Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Michigan International Speedway. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John Theodore Live. Recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. I want to thank you all very much for tuning in. We're going to be in the number 27, a red circle, 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. A red circle seeks to promote community building through a racial equity lens in North St. Louis County. They're a nonprofit organization. More information at aredcircle.org. I was on the website today actually looking at some of the different projects. They've got a really cool idea for a community-funded grocery store, so I donated some money to that and would definitely encourage folks to check out the website and consider donating to that project, because I think that that's a really, really neat concept and idea, and something that could really help rebuild that community. So we got a 100-lap race here at Michigan. We ran yesterday, had a good run, and we're hoping to have another good run today, improve some on what was already a good finish yesterday. Stronger field than yesterday, which means more points potential. And the number 2 rated driver in this field, we got Garrett Manes as the number 1 rated driver in the field. Pro driver Garrett Manes. Pro Series driver, eNASCAR Pro Series. He has a black badge, as they say in iRacing. Maximize my exit speed out of 4. This is the new version of Michigan, so slightly different from the legacy version, but a very similar line. So much of it's about maximizing those exits. Did miss a little bit on entry there. Could have maybe taken it in a little bit harder, or picked up the throttle slightly earlier there, but I also don't know if the temperature's coming into play here. Looks like we're not going to put down a lap in the 6s like we were practicing. 7.68 though. That's a decent lap. It's going to put a 6 quick on the grid. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed with that one, given what we were practicing at. I was definitely hoping to do better than that in qualifying, but that's all right. It's a long race, and we're also going to be starting out on an alternate strategy versus the rest of the field, which, if we actually have this thing go green the whole way, which these cars at a track like Michigan, it absolutely could happen. Mark Little, P2.
Checker flag.
Man, lots of really quick lap times there. Mark Moughamian only going in with a 8.36. Yeah, I was just a little bit slow on both ends. But yeah, that's a heck of a lap. Look at that. This just gives you an idea of what it's like for Manes at this point, trying to continue to increase that I rating. He's starting 4th. If we were to finish 4th, he would lose 9 I rating in this field. Now again, especially with the gap, everyone's expecting him to come into a field like this and just walk it. But if he wins the race, he gains a sliver of I rating. If something happens and he happens to get wrecked out somehow or something like that, he'll lose a couple hundred probably. So, it's in order to continue gaining I rating at his level, he has to continue to be just extremely consistent and basically get a whole lot of wins. So, that said, let's get racing here. Good luck, everyone. All right, here we go. I pledge to be a good sport, whether I win or lose, to know that people online are real people and my words have real impact, to set a positive example with my behavior, to speak up against discrimination, hate speech, harassment, and abuse, to show integrity by honoring the rules, my opponents, and my teammates, to stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions are harmful, and to respect others even if their sincere opinions are different from my own. Exclamation mark GLHF in my Twitch channel chat. Link in the description below this video if you would like to take the pledge yourself. Be a part of making online gaming a better and more pleasant place for everyone involved. Because we're all here to have fun. So, you know, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Mark, good luck to you. Let's have a good one. Really, really, really competitive field tonight. Everyone is, you know, the top 12 are really tight on time, and then 13th goes down into the 42-second bracket. Also, we know from, Bryan Narducci's in here. He didn't set a time. He'll be really fast. Marcus Fruchtenicht is in here. He's really fast. We saw that yesterday. Jared Wishon, Zack Lindgren, those guys are going to be quick. So, William Harris is actually, I know I've seen him be really quick in these cars. So, I would say that there are maybe 15 guys in this field conceivably could come home with the win tonight. This should be a really competitive race.
You have 4 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
I missed the PM there.
Garrett's currently losing 9.
Yeah, in that lane, I gotta finish second.
Wait, so you can only gain if you finish second?
Yep.
To be fair, he almost has more I-rating difference over second place than I, as the number 2 I-rating driver, have in total. So don't feel.
Oh, got it.
Don't feel too bad for him, is all I'm saying.
Don't worry, he has 100 laps to gain those 2 spots.
You can pick something up and go have some fun today.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm sure Garrett's going to be just fine.
On the outside, the road is closed.
Somebody get him.
Line up behind the 10.
Nah, it's just mind-blowing to me that when they get up that high, how they stay there, because, you know, you gotta, like you said, you got to finish second or better.
Hell, last week I crossed 3,000 and then immediately lost 300 IR. I don't know how y'all keep it so consistent up there.
It's just...
He has run long races, big races, and stay away from stuff that's not splitting.
Yep.
So do you have a second account in case you ever want to run those lower races?
No, honestly. I had one for a short period of time, and I ended up only running big races on it, and lost all my I-rating when I got on my other account, so.
Our boss man pays cars off. Have a great day.
I got a second account because I got suspended for a while. Garrett, you should run the class with this account.
I hope I don't.
Inside.
It should be fine.
Still there at your door inside.
Yeah, because I went to the outside, that's fine.
We'll see. We got time to sacrifice it every once in a while, I guess.
Caution's out, not caution's
Oh,
out.
goodness.
So
Already?
You sure you got your release mark correct coming into pit road? Yes, I do, sir. The road's closed.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, boy. We got tempers already.
Fellas, we got 100 laps. We can be done this.
So, like, you're talking about running longer races. Like, what do you run, though, like, when NIS is not running? Because, like, someone like me, I don't have time to build setups for the open races, so I don't want to get in and just get my teeth kicked in.
Hey, what's slowing down? You didn't expect you to unload, so I was stopped. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what I've kind of seen is as you get higher in I-rating, it's like, it's kind of sad, so you end up just doing less races in general, so I feel like you really have to find the time slots that are busy too.
For fuck's sake, did you hear? I'm sorry. I said it 3 times. How many times do you want me to say it?
The road is open.
Let's stop. accept it and shut up.
I've been to 3,300.
Angry
before,
drivers,
but down to 25
we've got a
right now.
few guys. So it'll be okay. We're going to hold hands. We're going to get through this together.
Yeah, I got to 3,000 last week running the Legacy Michigan in these cars, and then once I got
I ain't seen dude. Come on, bro.
maybe
Nah,
lose
no one's gonna
300
pit.
right away, so I had to build it back up. But I was just happy to get it for the time being. I just enjoy driving in general. Not really too worried about IR.
I missed the Rock last week. How was it?
Man, Garrett won a classic there.
Yeah.
Me and our driver were two that were making it like 85 laps on tires. Garrett pitted, I think, like 15 ago or something. Basically chased down both of us in the last lap out of the last.
Yeah,
corner
if I was
past
in last
the,
place, top off for fuel.
And
but-
took it by like half a second.
Honestly, you can make the race
Yeah,
on
that's
one
impressive.
stop without needing
Was the outside
the fuel.
working there, or was it kind of inside?
Towards, at least for me, when I was trying to make my tires work, it's bottom and or middle. It's just all about not scrubbing in the corner. So obviously I was running a lot less speed, but
you have to
I was
clutch.
running about 8
But you can do it.
and finished third.
That's what we're going to be trying to do still.
And
We'll still be on that
only
strategy.
Garrett was able to catch back up to pass us.
We just don't have to do it as aggressively. We'll be able
Great
to,
track for
to
those
wait a
different
little bit
strategies
and do it in the
everything.
middle of the run now that we've gotten this caution.
Hey, 3, you're a joke.
Yeah, how many times do I have to say it again? I messed up, so accept it.
You're going to be lining up
Hey,
behind the
Hey,
12.
3, you're a joke.
Oh, goodness.
Well, fuck you then.
Well, you almost wrecked me, too, on lap 1, turn 1, so you're a clown.
Yeah, okay. You really want to get some. Take it or shut up.
Get behind the 12.
100 lap race, let's not lift getting into 1. Got it.
How many times does he have to apologize, guys? It's not like...
Let's do it. All 4 tires face
Yeah.
the same direction at the end of this thing.
He's a moron, so it doesn't really matter how many times he apologizes. Doesn't fix everybody's car. Doesn't fix everybody's cars as many times as he says sorry.
Come on, Brian.
Alright, so with that logic, just remember that they don't want an apology and you can't make them happy.
They're also perfect, remember that. They're not going to touch anyone all race.
Hey, Brian, don't you quickie like every week, every race? So I guess it's just typical of you.
Forgot I was in 1987 there for a minute.
Okay, you want me to leave you with space up here or nah?
Oh. Oh. You see, I've got a spotter and it's not telling me what's up there.
I was like, if you want to start the inside, I guess, but...
Sorry, Kirk, I was determined to steal your lap sled.
I actually am going to
Line back in your seat there, man.
try to
Belt's a good
clutch
start.
it a bit more,
Double check your
because
steering wheel, get a good look at your
if I can
direction.
get it to the point where I
Ready to go
don't
here,
need to
buddy.
clutch on the second run, we'll see.
Yeah, Big Daddy, show 'em how to do it.
Nice restart.
Green
That was clean.
flag.
So the 23 still got the lead. Garrett did make it all the way up to second, where he would be gaining 5 I rating now. So I know y'all were worried about Garrett's I rating, but he's into territory where he'd be gaining now. So he's going to be fine, guys. Don't want to be scrubbing the right front that much on corner exit.
Inside.
Here comes Cole.
Still there.
We're just going to stay high.
Clear. Inside.
Daryl, I know you were worried. That's why I wanted to
Inside.
put your mind at ease early.
All clear. Inside. Clear.
You don't have to, put up the tough guy act in here. We're all friends. You can admit that you cried at the end of Endgame. It's okay. A lot of us did that. Right? There was a tearjerker. I watched it again and I cried again. It's not fair. It's not right. Marvel movies making me cry. Just wrong. There's two of them in that series, the whole like MCU, that will consistently get the waterworks going. It's Endgame and Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Inside. Still inside your door. Still inside. Clear low. Inside, inside, inside. Still there, still there. Clear low.
Right, yeah, I cried throughout the final season of Game of Thrones, but that was for a very different reason. Oh. You and me both, Morphe. The goodbye Paul tribute at the end of Fast 7 was... I was an absolute wreck in the theater. I just tried to hide it in my popcorn. Whoa, they're banging doors behind me. Need to be picking up the throttle a little bit earlier.
19, dude. I mean, for heaven's sakes.
Yep, fuel saving strategy until it ends up not being required or viable, but as long as we're in a scenario where it might end up making the difference, we're going to try it. We also really need to take care of the right front, though, to make it last that distance. I am already worried that I've been a little bit too hard on it. Good looking number 28 car, the green look on the Folgers car. I like that. I can get behind that paint scheme. But I'd rather stay in front of it. Yo!
Inside.
We got all the jokes tonight, folks.
Inside. Clear.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got a 2-second gap to fifth, guys. Let's not fight here. Let's just pull a gap.
We're 5 and
Front 5 really have just run away.
Outside. Still outside. At your door, outside. In and out. Still there. Still there. One car inside. Still there. Still inside. Clear inside. Inside. Clear.
Just not at all worried about these positions at the moment. Wasn't even all that worried being put in the middle 3 wide there, because I felt pretty confident that I could just hold a line and be fine. We're still running 15th right now. We're 7 seconds off the leader. Just need to make sure that we're not abusing our tires trying to maintain pace too much, because we need that right front in particular to last to the end of the run. So trying to minimize the amount we're scrubbing it both on entry and exit.
You can take it.
Oh boy. Hang on to her.
19 year old Jeff.
We want no cautions.
Put it out.
Keep it green.
I'm with the. I'm in keep it green camp.
I need like 2 yellows there to fix 4 minutes worth of damage.
Well, that hurts my feelings that you're out running me with 4 seconds worth of damage, or 4 minutes of damage.
What's that?
I said, well, that hurts my feelings that you're out running me with 4 minutes of damage.
It's like not bad. I don't know. It's just slow.
Were you involved in my bullshit, Zach? Oh no, Marcus, sorry.
Alright. We're 19 laps in. Ah, dang it. There's the yellow that we didn't want to see.
We just couldn't do it, could we? That was a nice run, though.
Closed.
Yeah, good run there.
Let's see how we were doing on tire management. I don't even know if we were going to be able to make it.
Where was the wreck at? There was a guy down by the inside wall of the back stretch.
But it's going to be a one-stop race for everyone from here. Oh, yeah. Worth a try. We'll come get 2 tires. We'll probably pick up a bunch of spots in the pits, and then we can just go full try hard after the caution or after the restart.
We've never had contact.
We'll be all right.
I'm not sure what you're bitching about. You're literally one of the 4 lowest cars in this split, so.
Open.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. You know, even though I'm on the wall and you still touch me, you hit me like into the wall, even though I'm on the wall. Going in a straight line, yeah, it's not bad. You know. See how it is.
What's funny is, if I remember correctly, Barrett that 19 car ran into a couple folks yesterday too. Not to call out, but like, I don't know. I noticed a trend with there are just some guys who cause stuff and don't take responsibility for it, and that can be really frustrating to run around.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right.
Go, man, go. Hard. Good job, guys. Looks like you should be lining
I
up
never know
behind
whether
this
it's 2 or
23.
4 tires, man. It's so hard to tell.
My tires are good enough to keep it at 2.
Yeah, 2. And I was only at 86% on the
was
right front, so I was doing
91,
fine.
Are you talking about your lefts or your rights?
I was going to be in great shape with that. Dang it.
Yeah, 87, 90. So,
Behind the 17.
Would have
still
just
pretty
been
fresh.
sailing on my own strategy. It's all right. We literally paid no price for it because most of the folks took 4 tires there, so.
My goal with these longer races is to get about halfway before you need to get 4 tires.
And I think we may have saved enough left that
I like the idea, but then when you get a bunch of short runs, you never feel you need it, so that's why I wanted the long run.
True, I just don't want to blow them out or have them get down to like the 30s or 20s towards the end of the run, so it also depends if like I'm like, you know, having 5 gallons or fewer or less at that point. It just doesn't really matter than a couple of seconds after it goes, so might as well go for it.
If we could make it so that we only need that 1 can of fuel rather than 2 on the pit stop, that'd be great, but I think we're going to need the second can to just kiss the fuel intake. Although we might save a little bit at the end to make that not happen if it ends in being a green flag run, because you can save a couple seconds of time on your pit stop if you only have to do the first can. All right, Morphe, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Lead lap update.
Barrett,
We
you know this is a single
have
file, right?
27 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah, why are y'all leaving such big gaps?
If you're talking about me, I forget every once in a while.
Because they do that, that's why I'm riding on the inside, because it's always a checkup on the backstretch every time.
As you're running around out there, just take notice where the shade is on the racetrack. Hey, boss man, you know what time it is. Green flag. Run your line, man. Run your line.
Reckon.
Oh, are you kidding me? Staying green, though.
Caution.
Never mind. Okay, now
You're doing a good job. You want to give us an update on that card?
we're going to
Road's closed.
be able to drop it down to 11 gallons.
Leaders are telling you to slow up the pace car, or we go around.
24, you couldn't hold the brake?
I think we should be behind the 17.
Oh, William VanAlstyne got caught up in that.
26.
Marcus is disconnected. That got a few folks. That's too bad. If that was a big one that cleared out some folks, though, there's definitely a chance that we could go green the rest of the way after that. We'll see what the field looks like in terms of who's on the lead lap.
4K, no less dose.
What an absolute clusterfuck that was.
And we're catching up to the pace car.
Tony, you got a mic?
Pit road will be open.
Pace car middle 3.
Yeah, I got a mic. What's up? How bad's my rear? I might have a little bit of a ding on the left rear, but it looks just fine, honestly. I think.
So yeah, it's gonna be a one-stop race where we get rights and 1 can of fuel.
For anyone who wants an update, the Rams were leading 20-17 with less than a minute 20 left in the game.
Football, woo.
So we're looking at a very cool helmet Super Bowl.
Hey, I'm happy that for anybody who's Chiefs fans, I'm sorry, but I'm happy the Chiefs are out of it this year.
So you a Rams fan, John?
So I'm from St. Louis. I was a big Rams fan, obviously, when they won the Super Bowl when they were here, but I was always kind of a Rams fan as a kid because they had the coolest helmets in Tecmo Bowl.
Nice. I did. You got tainted when they moved back to LA.
Behind the 17.
I can't hold the actions of the owner who shall not be named against the players and everyone else involved in that organization.
Fair enough.
Rams for years were my underdog team that I always thought were a couple pieces away from being a pretty good team. And obviously the last 3 to 5 years they've been in that position, but I'm just glad to see that team at this point is one that hasn't won at least since 2012, so it should be just a fun time to watch somebody win it. And I'm hoping that the Rams get to go for it against the Bengals.
Well, the Rams are going because Garoppolo threw it.
1 to go.
Like I said, you'd be hard-pressed to find 2 better-looking helmets in the NFL, so that'll be a cool Super Bowl. Rams versus Tigers, Bengals.
Hey, the Bengals finally get to go to a Super Bowl that the 49ers aren't in.
Looks like the Rams got the ball back as the 49ers had it, and now it's a minute left in the game. We'll have to see what it's like when next caution or whatever, but yeah, it looks like right now that the Rams might be able to clinch it.
Yeah, they're taking a knee.
Yeah, Mark, you're behind. The Rams won it. It's over.
Alright, you're going to have to come around at 1.
Okay, I was just looking at my Google updates on my phone, so it didn't update me yet.
Yeah, I'm on Hulu, so it might be a little bit behind, but there's second down, minute to go, and 49ers are out of timeout.
It's over, guys. Final.
Okay, Johnny, be ready. We're going green.
20. 17.
Just heard that dude's crew chief through his mic. That's funny.
2 years in a row, the home team is hosting the Super Bowl. Pretty crazy.
Alright, bud, clean that thing out real well. Give those tires a good scrub.
Alright.
Pace car's off. You ready? Green flag, green flag.
Way in the back, right on, I'm New York. Good luck to you. Just want to try to make sure that I'm taking care of the right front through this run, because we do still need it to last the full run.
Inside.
Main thing is I want to keep it
Still there. Clear.
keep it cool and on the car. If you can keep your right front cool versus the rest of the field, that will pay dividends.
Still inside. Still inside. Clear.
Hey, thanks for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. Cole digging for second. Garrett digging up there. We're going to have to...
Deep breath, bud. I know. A little frustrating up there.
dig a little bit here. Ryan's running a really clean line behind me there.
Inside.
Now it's saying we need to refill 12 gallons. So we'll see what happens.
Still there.
We'll go put it up to 13 for right now because I don't want to make a mistake and put too little fuel in. We'll see what it's looking like at the end of this run.
Clear low if you need it. Inside. Still inside. Stay with him. Still inside. Clear, 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 clear. Inside.
All right, 4. See you in a few laps.
On your clear, clear. Outside. Still outside. Clear, clear.
Slim Dizzy. Hopefully.
Working the bottom.
Whoa. That was an aggressive entry from 14. Garrett just get the wall? Looked like he touched it. But that could have been just the iRacing netcode. Garrett, you didn't hit the wall there, did you?
Negative.
Sure looks like it on my screen.
Yeah.
It was netcode.
Yeah, I'm never sure if it's netcode or an actual touch when something like that happens.
I think the tank wouldn't have mattered probably.
No, it wouldn't have hurt it.
Yeah, especially on the safer barrier, it's really hard to... Little touches like that usually result in no damage at all.
I was just a car length behind him and it scared the shit out of me.
Outside. Still outside. Outside, still there. Clear, clear, clear.
These left sides feel brand new, I swear.
Inside. Still there. Clear low. Outside. Still outside.
Just barely missed time of the crossover,
Outside.
so I had to feather it a little bit to avoid touching him.
Still out there.
But we still pulled it off properly to make the move.
For 20th.
Oh boy.
Put you out there, bud. The road is closed. We're going to restart behind us in 11.
Yeah, got a pit here, I think. Yeah, that was a 20 lap run. We have to pit. Yeah, it also brings us down to inside of a can on fuel, which is a good thing.
Pit road is open.
Oh, goodness. Mark. Why?
Yes, I don't know who it was. Somebody tried to pull back out onto the track and hit somebody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign. Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. All right, stop right there. Perfect.
A little bit of a miss there.
Yeah, I didn't hit because of it, because I was afraid I'd get a passing under yellow.
Didn't even do damage to us, just messed up his race.
Hard.
Which is a shame for him.
Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 6.
Mark, what have you done? Our lefts are still in the 80s. We're going to be fine.
4, just go, just go. I'll pass you after, just go. 4.
Too aggressive.
Garrett, I was gonna make fun of you for missing the box the first stop, but I just missed it, so I guess it's pretty easy after all.
Well, I didn't even see the guy. Like, you were blocking the guy all the way down pit road, so I never saw him, and I kept forgetting that I qualified 4th. I was just like, oh, I'm going for box 2 or something.
A lot of weird stuff happening under yellow. Amsteriga, how you doing? Welcome. We're completing lap 39 of 100 here at Michigan.
Behind the 6.
And we're going to be restarting second of the cars that pitted under that last
We
yellow.
all want to go. We line up on the outside.
One car stayed out, so we're restarting in third. And we've got a lapped car restarting between Cole, and the leader. There are
I'm assuming, what, 21
23 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah, and I'm not going to slow anybody down. If you got the run, I'm going to let you go.
Copy, just wondering.
We still got 2 sets of right side tires in the pits as well. We are not planning on changing lefts.
I'm not gonna
Our
fight
left front's at
anybody for a spot.
81%, so it's going to be good to go
And
through the whole
28,
race.
if you can let us by, assuming you don't get past the leader, that'd be appreciated. Thank you.
Can't make it on fuel from here, but we can make it a quick stop with 2 tires and a can of fuel to get to the end.
26, you gotta pass me.
Yeah, we'll right here in just a second, dude. We're running 150.
Clean them up real good.
Let's do this thing. Pace cars in. Leader should get a good
Pace
jump
cars
here.
off, be ready.
He's waiting for
Green
green.
light.
Yep, there we go.
That's it, man. Keep it up. Inside, inside. Still inside. Clear. Oh, you're gonna get him. Come on, come on.
Yeah, we'll get him. I don't know if we're going to get Cole. We're going to get Anthony, though. I'm just going to stay high in the draft.
Outside.
There go those old tires.
Outside. Still outside. And you're doing a damn good job, you know that? Still out there. Clear, clear. That's it, baby.
All right, Cole.
Stay after it.
I was going to say let's go try to run away, but if I can get the lead, I'm going to go get it. But if the 2 of us can break away, that would be fantastic as well and just settle it amongst ourselves.
Outside. Still outside.
Comes Narducci, so there ain't no running away right now.
Door. Still there outside. Clear high, outside. Clear high. Inside, inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Driving that 4-car I've raced with him in a few of these. He's got 1 speed. It's full send
No worries, all good.
the whole time.
Oh, nobody, right?
Oh, there's a yellow.
Temps real quick and then tell me what you got. Pit road
Got
closed.
a pace car by here, guys. I'll do it on the back stretch.
Line up behind the pace car.
Yep, slow up for pace car.
It's too big of a risk to try to top off here. That's too much track position to give up.
For how old those guys' tires
buddy.
were, that was
Line up
impressively
behind the
difficult to
four.
get by. So that was fun though.
Line up behind the 4. Pit road is open. Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 1.
Yeah, I know a few guys like that. Could make it from here, theoretically, if you topped off, and, well, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to be
Got the lucky dog. We're gonna have a lap car
perfect
coming
with your
outside.
saving to make it from here, but you
Line
could
up
do it.
behind the 28.
It's really tempting to try, but my track
I know this will
position's
never
just too good.
happen, but I really wish like there was a third series. There was like A fixed, A open, and then there was like an A
behind the 4.
that was like the ARCA series, where it's like similar length, but no matter what, there's no cautions. Because it's like I really enjoy that about ARCA.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. Just, you know, take those cars and turn them into a Gen 4 Cup Series car, give them like 750 horsepower. That'd be fun.
I mean, the problem I see is it would probably become like Carburetor Cup, where it'd be like unofficial because it would probably turn into a wreck fest. But I mean, if they could make it like A class requirement, that might help. I don't know.
If they were long races, I don't think they'd be a wreck fest. The reason Carb Cup is a wreck fest is because it's unofficial and it's like 10 laps, and they only put it at Daytona and Talladega and Charlotte.
It's just I've done a lot of the Grand Prix series at the F1 car, and it's just been so refreshing to get these like nice 30-minute races without any caution.
Oh, I hear you. Believe me, I'm all for that.
If you're looking for something, I have a Legends League I do Tuesday nights at 9, and we're pretty clean races and everything, and they're about this length of
Behind
what
the
the
4.
Winter Series has been doing. We did Texas last week, like a Legacy Texas, and I think we had like a 100-lap run or so with no caution, so it was really fun.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I'll shoot you over the details. It's a pretty good league. We're about an average of 15 people come out every week, but we're doing like a mini season right now, and then once the regular season starts up for NASCAR...
If it goes
we'll
green the
follow
rest
that
of the way,
schedule
I can
with
tell you right
Legends.
now I'm going to regret not pitting under this caution, because that would have put us on a strategy where we could have made it without pitting the rest of the way. This race just does not seem to have 50 laps of, or 52 laps of green flag energy to it.
John, we not gonna make it if you pit.
He doesn't know about clutching.
Why is the, 4 hanging back so far?
It's gonna be a dogfight, man. It's gonna be a dogfight on these restarts. Pace cars off, be ready. Green, 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 green.
That wasn't a great corner. struggle trying to break the draft. Garrett's net code again showing him touching the wall on our end.
Outside. Still out there. Door outside. Still there outside. Alright, man. We're still well in this thing, buddy. A lot of reason to go. Still out there. Outside quarter.
Alright, Maine's gonna have it.
Still outside.
Probably.
Still there.
Learned my lesson yesterday about trying to force moves. We're vibing.
Still outside.
Oh.
Looks clear, clear, clear.
Sorry, Garrett.
Outside. Still outside.
I think he actually went in there pretty hard too.
Still outside.
Yeah, I definitely overdrove that a little bit. Cole down to the inside.
Still there outside.
This is going to be another crossover here as they get back to the straightaway.
I don't want to tell you guys what to do, but Colantuono's losing all the time taking that very bottom line. Just try to keep it in the second if possible. Thanks.
Still out there. Clear high.
It's fine.
Got it.
Whoa. That was really close. I mean, this is great racing right now. That was contact. This is peak NASCAR right here. Michigan, old style cup cars. Drivers are, everyone's digging. They're beating and banging. they're crowding each other. Worried about what's going to happen here. Yep.
Stay with him, baby.
Oh, he got into him. And he got into him. And they got into each other. F4 might be about to get sent. I'm gonna try to not get caught up in the wreck here.
Inside.
You go ahead, man. I'm giving these guys a little bit of room.
Looks clear, clear, clear. Inside.
I don't blame you.
Still inside.
That is a rock and a hard place fighting right there.
Clear.
Wow. Gasso, how you doing? welcome. Good day to you. Guten Morgen. This is nuts. I want no part of it. I'm fine with watching it. I just don't want to get collected. Oh. Oh.
Wrecking.
Inside.
Still no yellow.
Inside. One inside.
That whole exchange.
Clear low.
Stupid for about
Inside.
3 laps.
2 inside. 1 inside. 2 wide.
Dude.
Inside. 1 car inside. Inside's clear.
Wow.
Inside.
Go on, Garrett. I ain't getting away with that.
Still inside. Still there.
John, you look like a genius now, don't you?
Not too much, because I still paid the price for their nonsense. So, yes and no.
Oh man, there's a lot of
Outside.
traffic.
Working the outside. Still out there. Outside, still there. Clear.
That was inevitability that had been building for a while, Gasso. That was developing for a lengthy period of time.
Outside. Still there at your door. Still there.
It's not over yet
Still
either.
outside.
That's going to continue when the 2 gets back to the 4. Or when the 1 gets back to the 4. When Manes gets back to the 4. I'm the 2.
Still outside.
He's got a 2 on the side of his car. It's making it confusing for me.
Clear.
I've got a 27 on mine, so, you know, it's fine. I'm going to pass myself right here. 27 on 27. It's not going to be violence, I don't think. Just putting the moves. We vibing. All race, we vibing. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay right here.
Outside. At your door, outside. Still there. Still outside. Still there.
Back up to 13th already.
Outside.
Trying to work this traffic. There's a lot of it.
Still outside.
Man, it's just so many people who just don't give any room at all.
Still there. Clear. Inside.
All right.
Clear.
He thought better of that. Okay.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Still out there. Clear.
So the thing is, like, don't try too hard to, like, contest spots and overdrive your car
Whoa, 23.
and end up like that. It's, you know, it's you're gonna do a lot better if you just find where you're comfortable running and the pace you're running and run there, rather than trying to drive beyond your capabilities at that current moment. To hold on to one spot. I've gotten myself in trouble in a lot of races like that. It doesn't necessarily get you in trouble right then, but you burn off your tires earlier than you wanted to, and so you pay the price at that point. Narducci's still taking up every inch of racetrack that he can, so I'm crowding the 8 up there. Hey, Gasso, gifting the sub, thanks so much.
Still out there. Still outside.
We're back in the top 10.
Clear high. Nice, man. You'll get about 2 or 3 more right now.
Not pitting yet because I'm
So can we try to work together till it gets to leaders? Thanks.
banking on a yellow when Garrett catches that 4 car.
Never mind.
I just think that we're gonna get one.
What I gotta do with
Maybe
me?
not. Garrett might be cooled down at this point.
My car's
But
fast, I'm gonna pass you. Not gonna-
the thing is that he's gonna get there, and it's also like it's not gonna be any easier. Hey, Dirty Air 13, Gary, welcome, man. Thanks for the sub. How you doing?
It was just an idea. It's fine. Never mind.
My Rocket League buddy. And another gifted sub. Let's keep that sub train going. We got a hype train going, folks. All aboard. You know what? I'm gonna wait on the choo-choo. I need another sub, and then I'll do the choo-choo. All right.
Outside, still there. Quarter outside. Still there.
But I will do the choo-choo for the next sub and every additional sub in the train after that point. Oh, there it is. Pit Kid with the sub. Toot, toot. All right. So yeah, every additional sub in the hype train. Dude, there has been chaos. That's real right there, what you just said. We just vibing back here. We're back up to 9th. Uh-oh. Slim Dizzy gifting a sub to Colonel Panic. Doot, doot. I also see... Yup, I love it. I think I've gotten them. Again, I'll do a choo-choo for every sub in the hype train. Oh, yeah. For real. Every sub. Oh! Gary's gifting one. Doot, doot. Keep it going.
Those are the lap times we need, man. Keep taking.
Just keep them good vibes going. You'll love to see it. Is it hype train, folks? All aboard the hype train.
Probably catch them, just like you told the other guy.
What?
All over for the throw, I see.
What? What?
I like the idea. I'm just trying to push her.
He actually just said that. Oh, goodness.
Push him, all right.
He
I like that playing call.
He actually said that. I'm on. My eyes are on the road. They're glued right here.
Yeah, I just feel like whenever
Oh,
push, I always push
dirty air with another one. Keep that hype train going.
So I just want to be safe.
All aboard the hype train. So the 4, who, for those of you who are watching, he was definitely not working with the drivers around him, if that's a fair way of characterizing it. was telling people behind him that if they stayed in line and worked together, that would help them catch the front guys. You know what also helped them catch the front guys is a caution. There's the yellow. Right on cue. So I thought that was amusing. 5 gallons of fuel, right side tires. This may be our last pit. This is probably going to be our last pit stop, actually, especially the way that yesterday's race ended. This is going to be it.
Oh, what are you doing, 27?
Not where I expected the caution to come from.
Fuel to make it too.
I will say, like, I don't expect any big intentional retaliation out of Garrett. I just know that the way that the 4 was racing him made him very unhappy, and I think we're going to see some more of that style of racing up there. All right, is the hype train still going? Or did it time out? I actually can't see. Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh!
Alright,
guys.
We're gonna have a couple rounds of 27. Pit road is open.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in this.
Oh, Slim Dizzy keeping the hype train going. All right, he's gonna go back up there. Letting him by. That's good. I don't want a black flag.
Start looking for your sign.
This
5,
race, man,
4, 3, 2,
is bonkers.
1. Stop on the sign.
There we go. Level 3? Goodness. Oh, it's a cringe train. That's fine. I don't care. I'll go cringe all day for subs. Oh, Gary gifting 5 subs. That's gonna be 5 choo-choos. I think I got 5. Not desperate, just having fun, man. Why you gotta be so serious about it all? Why so serious?
Hey car 3, check up.
Who was the first to take 4?
You love to see it, Gary. You really do.
I know, I took 4.
We got a live one,
I did,
folks.
so I'm guessing 10th.
Got him right on the line.
line.
Oh!
I don't know exactly where I am until I catch up and everything.
Got 25 laps to go. Nike Nazi, what's going on? We're getting down to the end of it here. Been a good one so far. We have probably made our last pit stop. Most likely. Garrett's got the lead
Yeah, I
back.
took 4, and I'm in 14th, which is basically where I came in, so no harm, no foul.
Got 52% on our left front, which we have not changed our entire race. We're going to be fine there. Gary, your kid's enjoying the choo-choo? Well, I'll have to put that on TikTok for him. Got your pedals fixed, WD-40? Yes. Love to hear that, man. Hope to see you on track soon. We got Atlanta tomorrow night in the NASCAR Legends Series. What's the proper amount of chuggas before a choo-choo? Do a sub and you'll find out. Oh, Slim Dizzy keeping the hype train going. Toot, toot.
Check that. Not one to go. Not going. One to
Oh,
go.
we got a delayed green. Come on, Ra-Arthur. I know you're curious. I know you want to sub to find out how many chuggas there are in a choo-choo. Or before a choo-choo. Someone else could too. I'm not giving you the answer unless there's a sub, though. And I don't care how cringe it is right now. I really don't.
One to go.
Oh, Pit Kid. Pit Kid. All right, here we go. Oh, and he gifted it to I love you. I love you, Pit Kid. I love you. Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo-choo. So that's 6 chuggas. 6 chuggas before a choo-choo. Now you know. This is what it sounds like when an old telephone in a locomotive. Oh, Gasso. Oh, it's so true. You guys have made my night. This is seriously fun. I'm having such a good time. I'm New York. Tier 1 sub, 5 months. Chugga 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 chugga. Choo choo. Keep that hype train going. Let's see if we can keep it going all the way to the end of the race. We got 23 laps. Oh, this is fun. All right. Up, Slim Dizzy, keeping it going. Choo choo. Biddies get the choo choo. Subs get the chuggas. All right. And I still have to try to race and win this thing. This is hard mode for iRacing. All right.
Pace cars off. Be ready. Green flags out. Very nice job, man. Take care of your stuff.
Cole got a good jump on that restart. All right.
Still there. Still outside.
All right, go on with your bad self, Cole.
Clear outside.
I ain't got that right now. Yep, we're back in the top 5. Hype train's still rolling along. We got Towle Owen up in front. Y'all remember the South Park character Towle? I'm sure that's not how he pronounced his name, but it's how I'm pronouncing it because it's fun. Where we at? Where we at? Little tied off 4 there. Good breakaway for the top 5 though. You're a towel. Don't. You're a towel, Slim. Don't you call me a towel. Going around calling people towels. I can't even keep a straight face doing that. Oh goodness. All right. Coming up on 20 laps left. We vibing. That's the theme of tonight. We vibing all night long. Vibing at Michigan in the 87s. The 87 cars at Michigan is a whole vibe. Trying to get a 5-car breakaway here. settle it amongst ourselves. We got 20 to go. What level's the hype train at, if it's still going? I think we have hit the highest level hype train that I've ever had on the channel, which is already pretty cool. Thank you guys, seriously. Made my night. Y'all are the best. I have the best viewers. $19 to go. Still top 5. Ryan Andrew to the outside of Garrett Manes. You'll love to see it. Help train is pulled behind the wall. That's all right. That was fun. Y'all are the best. Thank you, Slim Dizzy. Let's go get this dub. So we got three guys up here that I've raced with a lot and raced with frequently, and a Towle, who spun entering pit road on the last caution. That's crazy, man. Tango Wolf 09. Tango Wolfer Niner.
Outside.
They're 3 wide in front of us.
Still out there. Still out there. Still outside.
That was solid. We've got the run down the back straight on Cole. Whoa! That was, he slammed that door shut right in my face there, didn't he? That was bold. We're the inside of him now, though.
Outside.
It's a bold move.
Still there. Attaboy. Get after it, brother. Still out there. Clear high.
Oh, he got into him! He got into Garrett Manes, the pro driver. Peak NASCAR, guys. This is peak NASCAR. We're coming to get 15 to go.
Still out there. Clear high.
They're battling. We vibing. I'm very impressed with how Ryan's been able to hold that up on the outside, battling Garrett there. Cole's going 3 wide again.
Shit, baby, get up on him.
If I'm being honest, I do love to see it.
Working the outside. Still there. 2 wide outside. Still there. 1 outside. Still out there.
I didn't quite have enough momentum to get that pass completed down the front straight. That killed all of our momentum
Still outside.
for the back straight.
Can't tell yet. Still there.
No, caution doesn't end in this one. You get green-white checker in the winter series, I believe, Gary. But, yeah, still want to get the lead because having the lead on a 2-lap restart here is a a relative lock. Still a 5-car breakaway, even with all this racing. The rest of the pack has not been able to catch us. That's crazy that we're racing this hard and making lap time.
Sure, go ahead.
Outside. Still out there at your door. Still out there. Clear.
Goodness me.
Hey, looky there. Let's get him.
Ryan is next level in this one tonight.
Outside. Still outside. Clear.
I don't want to hit Cole, but if he keeps chopping like that, I'm going to have to hold my ground at some point.
Outside. Door outside. Still outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Go high. You can try that.
Outside.
Or we can go low.
Still there.
Sick crossover.
Still out there. I better get that rhythm. Still outside. Still outside.
Man. Just can't complete the pass. Ah, thank you, Ryan. I needed a little bit of draft. Just a bit.
Still out there at your door.
Oh. That's self-clear.
Outside. Quarter outside. Still there. All clear, my man. Outside. Still outside. Still there.
Wrecking.
We'll have a caution.
Oh boy. We're in third.
That was my fault. God damn it.
Well, that was fun.
Looks like you should
Cole is racing me like he knows I won't wreck him. I mean, that completed the pass there. We'll see who pits and who stays out.
Racing 22, that was fun.
I think a lot of people... I was in 18th not too long ago. Or 15th or... I don't even... I think it was 15th. It's those 2 tire pit stops.
Yeah, that was fun. I tried to keep it going.
Ryan was driving like a man possessed to get that lead.
Yeah, I'm going 2 tires.
Let's cool these tires down.
Pacing 3.
Cool it down. Cool it down.
Pit road is open.
Subtrain got us up here. That's right. We just rode that sum train all the way up to the front of the pack.
Come around to
But you
19.
don't have tires.
19. Got the lucky dog. Gonna have one coming to the outside.
Take myself in.
Yeah, you faked yourself.
I've learned my lesson pitting late in these deals. We got a lot of guys who stayed out. Manes is going to be all the way back in like 15th. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, Garrett, what have you done?
As far as Mr. Theodore did not pit.
I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, I watched.
I feel like this is the opposite situation. People were out of tires that time, and there were 2 to go. But, you know, when everybody thinks like last time, then I guess it hurts this time.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You can make the smartest decision, but if everyone else is already idiots, then you're the idiot.
Yeah,
He's going to be moving on those 2 tires. There just aren't that many laps left.
Everybody in chat was like, oh,
I guess you get
last
jammed
time,
up.
And it's like, well, last time was different. But, you know, when I'm 16th, I don't know how different it is.
I mean, I thought you were on like 50-lap old left side tires, so I don't understand why all those guys only took 2, but...
I was leading the race, right, when they was at the short races here, I think last week, and I blew the
Here we go.
tires.
Get yourself something to drink.
Was it a left or a right tire?
It's going to be 5.
The right front, I blew it. It was down to 0. I couldn't turn no more.
Yeah, I blew one yesterday, right front, when I was coming onto pit road at let go.
How many laps are on those tires?
The ones yesterday?
You don't actually get no animation of it blowing. It just, a switch just comes on and your car just stops turning.
Yeah, I think it was like 40 laps. I just destroyed them running too hard yesterday.
Gotcha. I was wondering how hard you were running them.
Oh, it was fierce. All right, Ryan.
Don't forget the meatball right when it's rolling.
Five laps to go. Ryan has been just unreal tonight.
Good talk, man.
But we're going to give him a run for his money here.
Yeah, man. Pace car's off. Are you ready? Green flag. That was a good lap, man. That was a good line you had there. That's it,
What are we
baby.
doing,
Let's
guys?
get dirty. Looking good. 5 to go.
Telling you, 87s at Michigan are a whole vibe.
You got a wreck.
Not what I wanted to see. Well, I don't know.
How was your car?
I think it's fine.
A whole vibe.
We're going to get green-white checkers now.
I don't know what was going on in front of me,
All right, buddy.
1 and 6.
Line
I
up
just had so many
behind
checkups.
Yeah, GG. That's
Oh,
what I was
goodness.
afraid of.
I mean, they would go and then stop, and they give space again.
40-year-old man,
I don't know what they were doing.
37. Let's be
Yeah, the
let's
leader
let's
just waiting till the end.
let's
It
not
didn't seem like it was
hasten
that stacked at
that
time,
race to
but
40.
Ends up like that in the back.
I appreciate you keeping me honest,
Yeah,
though.
I mean, we were dead stop. Like
Respect.
full lock brakes to avoid running over each other.
Keyboard
Somebody
warriors
stopped
unite.
Seconds ago.
They start middle back.
Yeah, I'm just letting y'all know. I was confused as y'all.
What's funny is he has to
Early,
follow
I
to
saw them
chat.
go, I went, and then nothing.
Open.
Dude, Emmett, how you doing?
It's just crazy. Like, the restart zone is like half the straight.
Like, how much do you have to live rent-free in someone's head for them to like, sit and watch your entire stream just to, like, take the occasional cheap shot at you? That's hilarious to me. Ah, that's so funny.
Like, what, a one-lap shootout? Or?
Well, it should be green, white, checker, right?
I think it'll tell us green, white, checker when we get the... Because right now there's 3 laps in the race, so it's not triggering it yet. But when we get the next one, I think it'll be green, white, checkered on 1 to green.
Do they do green, white checkers?
Means you're doing something right. I gotta be honest with you. I don't agree with that logic. Just because you have critics does not mean you're doing something right. Because everyone, even the folks that are doing everything wrong, if they're putting out their opinion publicly, will have critics. Oh, you're right, Gary. The best part, he's got the sub icon now. Oh, that makes me happy. I love it. I want that to be a thing. You guys are here. Every time some troll comes into chat, if you feel so inspired, gift them a sub. That's how we're dealing with trolls from now on. I love it. This is we're gonna start a whole movement. Kill them with kindness movement.
I think Alex said it best. He was like, if everybody tries to jump, then no one will get one.
I think it's a great idea. Give me money when I get trolled. I think it's fantastic. Yeah, pretty much, Omega. I mean, it's not a requirement. Someone in the community has to, like, raise their hand and say, I'm gifting the sub this time. But, you know. Yeah, that's one way to put it. We'll see what happens.
1 to go. Green, white, checker here.
Every time I fake laughed.
So
fake laughed once yet. I don't.
Car, like, is that a dead series? I've always wanted to drive those.
Oh, Slim Dizzy.
Popular.
That's too far.
What car? I think like the
right, Daryl? That's what I'm talking about.
Weekly, they have a single race or maybe 2.
Hey guys, after all this, let's go and jump in the silver crayons just for the hell of it.
Jump in the what?
Right, Dirty Air, man?
Crowns.
Gary, I'm telling you.
I still don't even own the car.
It takes a lot of squishy innards to go full keyboard warrior.
The sprint car for big tracks, isn't it? Essentially.
Don't own the Lotus 49 or 79 either, but I love to drive them.
Alright guys, let's try not to jump this restart.
Alright, here we go.
So you gotta quit laying back.
Hey bud, come to green.
Here we go. 2 to green. 2 to go.
Base car's off, be ready. Ready, green flag.
Let's get it.
2 more, let's go.
High through 1 and 2.
Are you kidding me, 7? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me.
Another green white checkered attempt. Alright, just keep the tires real cool.
Pull your stuff, clear your head. Close.
You're kidding me, 7.
Oh, goodness.
Who's
the 7?
Behind at 11.
Yeah, I haven't raced with him before.
That's not what you hoped for.
I don't. No words, dude. No words. It's very upsetting.
I honestly have never run with the 7, so I...
Getting giant around the outside. I'm already on the outside, and he decides, well, there's a half lane between me, the 17, and the wall. I'll just try to push through that.
As I hear it described, it's rather amusing. I know Mark's very angry right now, and he's not intending that to be funny, but we're going to have a lot to look at the end of this race, for sure.
If there's a space, go for it. If there isn't, you're just dumb.
Oh, goodness.
There's no space, and there's half a car between the car in front of you and the wall.
Green-white checkered attempt number 2 of 3.
What RPMs do you think you battle at?
If they wreck on the restart 2 more times, Ryan just wins this thing and we never get a shot at it.
Yeah, like 1K, but like the bottom side of the one.
It's like 980 or something.
I'm running clearing the race the entire time.
I hate that for the guys that are back there. I really do. I feel for them. I've been there.
Case cars that start finished up.
Line up behind the
Look, even if I moved down the track because there's a car below me, that is in my inside bumper, I can't go down further. And
Manes is in 10th, and he's losing 52 I rating for 10th place. Meanwhile, I am gaining 52 I rating right in a second. Yeah, that's caps. That's their upgraded version of the standings. They did a standings overhaul. I like it. It looks really good.
24, got the lucky dog. I'll be having a lap car coming to the outside.
Oh, Ryan's feeling great right now.
Directly to you tonight.
Lucky dog outside. Lucky dog outside.
Yeah, I was just noticing that you're losing exactly as much as I'm gaining right here, right now. I think you're going to gain a couple spots, though.
I haven't had a chance to make a pass yet.
Looks like you should be lining up behind this 24.
You passed the easy part. I'm literally crying on the inside.
I'm hurting for you, man. I know how hard it must be to only have 9,300 I rating.
Apparently much to give, I guess.
Spread the wealth, you know?
Every new rookie member that comes onto the service, they're donating to you. To me more over time.
There's an easy fix for that, which is they could just start every rookie at either 0 I rating or at 500 I rating so that it doesn't keep inflating the pool. Starting rookies at 1250 is a little bit ridiculous.
I'm constantly baffled when I look at like the Daytona 24 and I see the bottom splits with like 600 I rating. I'm like, how? Why are you doing this with that low I rating?
Or my question on that is, how have you been doing this for long enough to lose 650 I rating and that you're still not better than that? But, like, I get it. Everyone starts at a different level. I don't want to get all iRacing elitist or anything.
I think some people get in a wreck and they just quit. And then the next part is, I think some people just keep their I rating down that way and farm wins.
Some folks do that.
Leaders?
I've driven...
Okay, thank you.
The thing is, I have driven with some of those guys who are at like 500 I rating, you know, in like late night single splits and stuff like that, and I can tell you, it's like they're not tanking intentionally. That or they're really good actors. Oh, it's super cringe, Rotha. I know. So cringe. So cringe. Oh, so cringe. Here we go.
Be smooth,
Would you mind holding down?
Stay focused. Boss man, time to go to work. But nice and smooth. Let's save our stuff here for a little bit. Float it into the corner. Green flag.
Imagine hearing that on radio. Can you imagine? Imagine actually thinking a streamer was cringe and then just sitting there in their chat waiting all night just so that you could type the word cringe and feel really self-important. One final attempt at this.
God.
Cole, are you now just as angry as I was?
I'm thinking we're going to want to stay out here, but I'll leave that.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to
yep.
behind the
Did you just see
that was good.
Flying?
My goodness.
We were making it work there for a little bit.
We got one more attempt. Oh, Manes gained 8 spots, or gained 2 spots. He's running 8th.
Hey, 20, your internet, when you go get, you know, when you start racing, starts jumping through.
Towle's still running 3rd.
Say that again, 22.
What did you miss, Gasso? Well, we paced for like 5 minutes, and then we had another caution.
Every time you start racing, your internet starts going haywire.
Pit road is open.
Our troll for the night tried to get in another shot at me.
So it must be something that's not showing up on my end.
In his own mind, it worked great. I think we're caught up.
No, I was just letting you know.
Yeah, 10-4, I'll make sure that I do what I can to account for that.
I should get an iRating command hooked up. Sitting at 52 right now.
24.
Your iRating is 789 on road. Hey! Well, how does that joke go?
24 at this rate, you'll probably get back in the lead lap.
Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Hi-yo! So cringe. That was so cringe. You have more wins on road than I do, Daryl.
If I was only ain't no way I get this many lucky dogs.
For real though, people in St. Louis have an unfair advantage when it comes to cringe jokes or dad jokes, because in St. Louis on Halloween we have a tradition where the kids tell a joke to get their candy. That's their trick that they perform for their treat. And it is absolutely adorable and hilarious to see a little 5-year-old dressed up in a dinosaur costume going, "Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Absolutely hysterical. Like, it's the best. People who don't live in St. Louis are missing out. And yeah, I grew up in St. Louis thinking that everyone did that, and then those of us who grew up in St. Louis, it's only until we like move to another city usually or something like that, or you know, it comes up in conversation that we learn that that's just a St. Louis thing. I was literally in college when I found out that other cities didn't do that. But here's the good news. Now, those of you who live in other cities who are watching, now you know. You can start this as a trend in your own cities. It will take time. But all you do is just when a trick-or-treater comes up, just ask them if they've got a joke for you before giving them candy. When you just kind of start it and it'll grow organically from there. I'm assuming that's how it started in St. Louis way back in the day. There was probably I like to think that there was some lovely grandmotherly figure who thought it would be, or a grandfatherly figure who thought it would be fun to make the kids tell jokes to them to get their candy, and it just kind of spread naturally from there. We have Emos, Toast Ravioli, and pork steak. Here's the other fun fact about the pork steak thing. Pull up a map of St. Louis City, just like the city part, not including the county, and tell me that doesn't look like a pork steak.
Pace cars off, be ready. Green flag.
All right, let's see if we can at least get this final 2 laps here. Let's get the white flag. No yellow, no whammies. He pushed. I also didn't get a great entry there. Final corner. There's the white flag. All right, we're going to get a real finish here at least. Come on.
Wreck.
That's fine. Y'all can wreck all you want now.
I saw that coming from a mile away.
Yeah, I tried to get under the tree.
Ah, messed that up. Didn't quite get the exit that I needed.
3 wide.
Dude, Ryan's got this, man. I couldn't get there. Man, Ryan, nice win, man. Excellently driven race. Very impressive stuff. Well done.
Good finish, Ryan and John.
Check your flag.
Good race. Good win. John, I finished your
Man, that was a lot of work, guys. A lot of work. Really good job on the racetrack, man. Really proud of everybody. You guys worked your butts off today. Even you up there, Earl.
Good win, man.
I want to thank every single one of you for the entertainment. That was one of the most entertaining races that I've been a part of in a long time.
After that big wreck in the middle that you got hung up with, I was surprised you were able to claw back. Nice job.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that was just fun. Oh, goodness. Thanks for the bit, Slim Dizzy. Appreciate you. That tire is not supposed to be benefit. It's bent wrong. It ain't supposed to be hanging on like that. Hype train and a hater. We had everything. We hit the. That's the John Theodore hat trick. John Theodore hat trick. You get you have to get a 2x during the race, or you have to get a podium finish. You have to get a hype train, and have a hater in chat. That's the John Theodore hat trick. Podium, hype train, hater.
It's good to have a good finish in this one.
Can continue to do that, so we'll see. Everybody have a good night, man. Take it easy.
All right, we got the action going right off the start here. New York P4, yeah, man. Dude, awesome race. You had good pace too all night, William. Fun stuff. You love to see it. Oh, the deal at the start here was the 3-car, and yep, he just went off into turn 1 and didn't turn. They weren't wrong for, like, you know, being frustrated and upset with him for making this kind of move on lap 1. The thing is that when the guy just, like, you know, he admits it and he takes responsibility to continue chirping him on it is, it's a little cringe, if I'm being honest. Yeah, he misses entry. Like, you know, it's just, you can see it right here. He's trying to stick it through this hole, and yep, the thing just plows. So, you know, he made a mistake. These cars actually can, if you're not expecting it. You can see he's got the wheel cranked, but the thing is that these cars, because of the way that their suspension works, take a little bit to set. So you actually have to start. Yeah, we still call this chrome arm kneecap for sure. You have to start turning earlier because there's a delay when you move the wheel and when it actually sets in the corner and starts turning. So if you're not ready for that, it does this to you. And you know, he just goes, and you feel you don't feel more foolish there are a few moments where you feel more foolish as an iRacer than moments like this, where on lap 1 you go in and just end up wrecking a bunch of cars. So you hate to see it. And that's unfortunate. Where did Guillermo finish, by the way? Where he ended up 18th, so, you know, it didn't help him out any, for sure. He didn't try to do that. Marcus got the 5 and the 15 both got involved in that. And that's a shame. I don't know. I never want to take anyone out in a wreck, so I always feel bad about it. I assume most other folks, there might be some guys who enjoy that, but most folks don't enjoy that. Oh yeah, this is where we had fallen all the way back. We were running... Where were we running? 15th here? And coasting, clutching, coasting, just in case it went green the whole way. This race clearly was never going to go green the whole way. It just was not one of those nights. Zack Lindgren. Car number 9. Pushes off the corner, hits the wall, spins. I'm actually surprised that brought out a caution. Wait, what? Blue's car. Continuing on. I bet that was fun, man. What a win, dude. That was impressive stuff. You realize, like, the talent and ability level that you, like, who you just beat tonight? It's crazy, man. Oh, goodness. What in the world happened here? So we have the 4 with a bit of a gap running up here. And then everyone has to get on the brakes, and some of them stop and some of them don't. Like, that's not really on the 4, I'd say. This is an accordion deal. And, the 10 tries to make the most of it. The 28, if it's on anyone, it's on the 28. Because he goes down there and just misjudges the 10 and causes this wreck to happen. But you can see, like, from his position, you're supposed to go when the leader goes, but if you can't necessarily see the leader, you're going on the cars in front of you. So when he sees these guys starting to close up, he starts getting on it and going. And then he sees they are going and just misjudges that. So, a little bit of impatience. And the unfortunate thing here is that the guy who causes it isn't the guy that pays the price. It's these guys back here who end up paying the price. Oh. Yeah, the... Billy Shea in the 24 ends up 26th. Bunch of laps down because he has to tow when that happens. That just boxed his engine. Marcus is out as well. Quick end of the night for Marcus. That's rough. Alright, so that was the lap 24 caution. Moving on with our chrome horn recap here to lap 37. All right, Gary, man, thanks for hanging out. We're going to continue just going through the yellows and wrap this thing up. Watching from TV3 is nice because you can get that long view. Oh. This was the 19. He had some contact with folks tonight. Let's see if there's any way to actually assess. That's on the 16. Was there more to that? Or did the 16 just kind of make a mistake here? Oh, the pit stop collision. I forget what lap that was, but yeah, we should see that too. That was with Ryan? The guy who won, I think? It was the one who hit me coming onto pit road? Oh, I don't know that that's on the 16. Hold on. I said it was on the 16. I'm not so sure anymore. Yeah. Barrett kind of comes up into him off the corner here. I missed this. I think it was netcode, honestly, because you can see that there's a gap there. But that right there, I think there was contact detected there, and the 16 came down into the 4 car here, which is the 19 bit, yeah. So that was caution. What was that? 1, 2, 3. That's caution number 4. Oh no, it was Mark Little. I'm sorry. Here it is right here. It was not. I remember now. It wasn't Ryan. It was Mark Little here. And I don't think he meant to do this. It's just we're coming onto pit road. He might have even gotten tagged by the car behind him. But we're all trying to get onto pit road, and oh, he was he trying to come back on track? That's wild. Anyway. Was there another collision on pit road too? Back here? Thought I heard someone else talking about something that happened on pit road here as well. There's the 09 spinning and sliding through his pit stall, which was there. I think this is his pit. This was a bit of an adventurous time on pit road, if I'm being honest. All right. Next caution was lap 46. We're running third when this one comes out. I see a car in the grass. Oh no, it's the Blues car. Oh man. Oh, the Ford just came down on that one and got the Blues car. Let's look at it from TV1. I'm not trying to call anyone out here, but the 19 was involved in a lot of contact here. That one actually... Let me see. Chopper view. It's a good move by William. Comes up a little bit. Like honestly, this is a lot of crowd to be crowding a guy down. It's always a risk, but the 22 did come up a little bit there. Got into the 4. But then he's trying to block runs and stuff, and that there's just you can't do that. You just can't do that on corner exit. Andrew, unfortunately, or the 13 here, my homie in the St. Louis Blues car, ends up being the one. William Harris is the one who pays the price for this, unfortunately. Just loops it around, though. No real damage. Where did he end up finishing? He ended up finishing 10th, so good run for the 13 car there. Well done. Good recovery from that adversity that you experienced. So that's lap 46. And then we go for a long time. Next caution is lap 73. We were running 9th at the time of this caution. This we actually need to take it back a bit, because there was some stuff that led to us being back here, and that was this just. I just want to watch all the laps of this here. The The 4 here was in full send mode. All these laps were in an event. I don't know if any contacts happened yet, but we're like, this is all fine at this point. You know, this is me going down to make a move. I think there had been some stuff. If I remember correctly, when I tried to make that move, there had already been some stuff happening. But this is a good point to watch this sequence from. Just get the UI out of the way here. We're just going to focus on the 4 because there are other drivers involved, but it all ends up like he was the eye of the storm, as it were. Still pretty tame right now. No contact there yet. We're on the inside of Manes trying to make a pass. These two are side by side. Now these two, Cole and Bryan, they don't give people much room. But they'll race. It's not like they go out of their way necessarily to race dirty, but they take every inch of racetrack that's afforded to them and are fine if that means that contact ends up happening as a result of it. Like, they're willing to take that risk. I tend to try to leave a little bit more room unless it's like the last lap. But, you know, everyone's got a different style. As long as you're fine with people racing you the way that you're racing them, I really don't have an issue with it. Just, you know, if you go out and wreck people, I do have an issue with that. You know, but as long as you're respectful to other drivers and you're fine with getting as you give, then it's all good. Just a touch there. Manes went a little high, but he left enough space between his car and the wall. I mean, the 4 did that exact same move to me off too earlier in the race as well. A little bit of contact. Honestly, hard to say there, but I think that the 4 may have come down into the 2 a little bit, or yeah. I'm just going to call the numbers as they are here on the camera. And then Garrett, like, when that contact happened, you could tell Garrett was like, I'm not going to give you any more room than I have to. So I think there was a little bit of contact going down into 1. Four comes back right to the bumper of the 2. And just runs in the back of him going down into 3. Two Doersam on the exit of 4. Doersam again down the straightaway. I don't know if anyone's keeping count of the number of instances of contact in this whole exchange. I think we're up to 5. I mean, amazing car control by both drivers, too, that they're running at these speeds in these cars, making that kind of contact, and they're not losing track position. Everyone's keeping it straight. More contact there. The 88's right in the thick of it. I made the opposite decision. Now the 6 gets into it and is like, I'm going down to the inside 3 wide. But yeah, honestly, this ended up being a pivotal moment in the race because the 88 decided to stay up in this fight, whereas I backed out of it. That was what gave him the track position over me, and I never got back around him. So, you know, I mean, and look, he just drive. You know, they're all bouncing off each other. He was able to take advantage of it and drive right around these guys and get the lead. And I don't think I was ever in front of him again. Oh, little contact there. Little contact. And the 4 got sideways and the 2 got sideways. I want to look at this. I think this is all legitimate. Like, I think this is fair. Let's see. 88's going down, holding his line, does not slide up at all. Like, he you know, that's a valid corner entry. The 4 comes down into his lane, and there's contact. You know, I think this is a racing deal, but if it's on anyone, I don't think that this is on the 88. I think this is on the 4. It just comes down a little bit too much. And the 88 decided not to give him the space. And then, you know, so going from a longer shot here, right there's the contact. You know the 2's not going to lift, so he hits him, and that sends him spinning. I lift for it. And then watch what happens here as we come back on the straightaway. My momentum's broken. Garrett's momentum's broken. Look at all these cars that are just going to come by us. And right here, there were some hairy moments there on that straightaway where we're getting passed by some guys who are just not lifting, which is fine. There ended up not being a wreck. You know, my momentum was broken there as I'm trying to make sure that I'm avoiding a wreck that I expect to happen, or just in case it happens, I want to preserve my vehicle. But look at all the positions I lose here. 1, 2. I mean, we're already back to 12th. Let's see, we're 7th when this starts. So let's see, we're actually going to go by... I don't think we get the spot on Manes. Or we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars get by us in that little exchange, it looks like. Which means we may have already been in 8th. And yeah, I'm just like, Garrett, you go on ahead. I'm not going to try to stay in front of you. I know that there's steam coming out of the ears of that driver helmet when that's going on. But yeah, that whole exchange was crazy. Boiler, you said you slowed to miss me and lost 8 or 9 spots. Was that I missed that. I wouldn't miss which car you were. We can go back and look at that again. But yeah, that was nuts. Here's the caution. That happened right behind me. This one. Okay. Gotta look at the chopper. 27 and the 96 here. I mean, the 27's taking a little bit of a higher line. Thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. You're the 23. Okay. Right on. So that was... Oh, right. Yeah, I remember. You sat on pole. Good stuff. Who was I looking at? It was the 27 here. Entering on the inside. No, that's a reasonable entry. He's basically in line with the cars that are in front, which the cars in front tend to establish the inside line. So that's a reasonable entry for the 27, I think. Let's take a look at it from the 96 or the 7. Yeah, he just kind of turns down into a car that's on his inside. So I think that one, if I'm putting blame on anyone, that would be on the 96 for that deal. Fortunately, it looks like no one else was really involved in that one. And then we move on. So yeah, we were 9th there. Go into the pits. 2 tires. And we come out in 4th. We restart. And we're side by side there. We get into 3rd, I believe, just as the caution comes out, maybe? Or were we still in 4th when the caution comes out? But lap 92 right here. Oh, I can see him wrecking on my other monitor. Well, actually, I want to see. I forget where we were. It doesn't matter because they pit. So, yeah, doesn't matter. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Was this the guy that got mad at the 7?
Ragging.
That was my fault. God damn it.
No, that was Zack taking responsibility. Yeah. Which, you know, he's not wrong. He ran into the back of the 26. That is on him. Did a good job there of holding up there and not getting caught up in the wreck there. Oh, the 14, Mark Little. Oh, right into it. Man, he's had no luck here at Michigan. Where did he finish? 12th. Not bad. Not a bad recovery given that this was the state of his car on lap 92. So now we go into our series of restarts and yellows. Oh, there was a stack up here. Okay, so right there, he doesn't really get going. There's a stack up, and then he gets turned. Was that it? Or did more happen here? Seems like we're still under green right now. Oh yeah, there's the caution. Yeah, I think that's the yellow. Yep. So we'll look at both of these. Yeah, I mean, this guy right here, the 98 car, he was the 21 in terms of I rating. Pushes up off the corner. The 27's coming down a little bit. But if you look at this from his cockpit, you can kind of see. You know what he's trying to do is he's trying to dig the exit and get the most out of it. And yeah, 27 kind of comes down. He's sliding up. That's a racing deal, I think, at the end of the day. It's hard to put an abundance of fault on either driver. The problem here for the 10 car, though, with this one that happened right on the restart with the checkup, he hits the inside wall and knocks the left front off. So that actually ended his race. He ended up 25th. After having a really good race, he was 14th there on this restart. Yeah, that's a shame. Oh. All right, next caution. That was lap 96. Next one happens on lap 100. We get another restart. Oh, and I can hear the wrecking already. Oh, this is the one that got Mark. Folks are leaving gaps. I mean, I don't think that I don't have a huge problem with leaving gaps. I've got a little bit of a gap there. Usually I leave a little bit of a gap just in case someone misses a shift in these cars and you have to react to it. Yeah, the 17 didn't throw any kind of block there. To be honest. Thing is that, so here's the leader going. All these cars are still not going. Technically, you can go if there's space to go. This isn't jumping, but you can't just turn a guy like that either. Let's go back and look at it from Jared's onboard here from the 7. He's got a good view of the leader here, too. So they're tightening up. Leader goes, I can go. It's like, that's what you think. It's like, the leader's gone, I can go. You have to pass to the outside. And I guess he felt like the 17 was blocking him there. There is a little bit of a block to the run. If I'm the 17, I probably don't move up there, because I know that guys on iRacing will do that. They're like, oh, you blocked me, and then that gives me license to just wreck you, which is what the 7 does here. He feels like he was blocked. You know, it's like, that's not really blocking, and it's definitely not. That move doesn't give you permission to just turn the guy. It just doesn't. You know, like, because where does that little hitch to the right happen? It happens, this little hitch to the right happens here, where there's still this much space between the cars. It does not give you permission to do that to a guy. It just doesn't. And that's the other problem, is that, you know, technically there is actually still room up here to the outside. Yeah, you don't have permission to turn a guy there. So that was on the 7. Let's see if we can get a little bit of angry race driver chatter here.
Are you kidding me, 7? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. You're kidding me, 7.
Is he kidding him? 7 did respond.
Garrett, I'm assuming that's not what you hoped for.
I don't. No words, dude. No words. It's just very upsetting.
7 jumps to restart in a sense because he's getting giant around the outside. I'm already on the outside, and he decides, well, there's a half lane between me, the 17, and the wall. I'll just try to push through that. I cannot believe that. That's what.
If there's a space, go for it. If there isn't, you're just dumb.
There's no space when there's half a car between the car in front of you and the wall.
There actually was space, but it's hard to judge that from inside the car.
What do you think battle at? Is it 1K?
Yeah, it's like 1K, but like the bottom side of the 1.
It's like 980 or something.
I feel like the 7 said something at some
clearing
point.
the race the entire time.
I get Mark's frustration. It's not fun getting taken out like that.
Okay, so that start finished up.
Look, even if I moved down the track because there's a car below me, or that is in my inside bumper, I can't go down further and have 3 cars.
Oh, he was saying it in chat here.
No space between them going to turn 1.
I can't stop for your bad buck. I didn't even jump. This was the 7 here. And I couldn't stop in time for you coming up. It wasn't on purpose, but I can't stop.
I didn't take the fuel.
I mean,
planning on doing my checker.
That's the thing, is that's not really an accurate. But the thing is that when you're in the heat of the moment on that stuff, it's easy to Monday morning quarterback it and watch it going back. Those are judgment calls that you make, and you learn to get better at making the right calls the more that you do this stuff. Now the restart. This one, I think we got to the back straightaway before they wrecked. Oh, there it is. Oh my. We've seen that car a couple times as we've been going through this Coleman Horn recap. That time he just hit the wall all on his own. And so that brought out the caution. And then we had the final green-white checker here. Last lap. I'm digging, trying to do everything I can to get a run on Ryan's car. I just overdrove it going into turn 1. Oh, and we had the last lap wreck here. Oh, look at... Okay, this is interesting. Oh. This is, if I'm being honest here, Cole, if you watch this, if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm not sure that there's a hole here. You kind of made one by going down into Garrett. There was no hole there. But it's the last lap, and honestly, like, he kept it straight. The guy that he hit kept it straight. It's just, if I'm being honest, there was not a hole there. This is 3 wide. Look at the Kyle Petty Hot Wheels car. What a good-looking car there. Those two getting into it. Oh, they're hitting. Everyone gets across the line. There was a car that was legit wrecked on the final lap, though. Who was that? Oh, here it is. Ah! This was after the white flag had been taken, so there was no yellow for it. 26. I'm gonna go top to bottom. Oh no, there's a car low. Ah! What have you done? What have you done, 26? Oh, heavens to Betsy. He gets the 9 and the 7. We're, you know, drivers who caused wrecks in their own right there. Here it goes again. Oh, heavens to Betsy. That's really all you can say when something like that happens. It's unfortunate. That's definitely on the 26, and he paid the least price. He finished in front of the two guys, the 7 and the 9 that were involved in that, and the 19. Yeah. Unfortunate. Ryan Andrew with the win. That's an impressive win, man. You're going to remember that one for a while. Congratulations to you. I hope you were streaming when you did. I know you got your own Twitch channel and stuff, so you're going to remember that for a while. That's good stuff. To get the cover shot on this, we're going to go back to that lap 58 deal here. Try to get a good screenshot that incorporates all the beating and banging. Right there. That looks pretty good. Yeah, no, I think we've all done that. That's something that you learn. You know, I'm sure I've made that mistake at some point in my iRacing career too. I don't know if I actually hit the guy when I did it. You know, because sometimes you realize you're in the process of making the mistake, and you can react in time and get yourself out of it. But you know, it's a thing. It happens. This is just right there. It's peak NASCAR is what it is. These guys all saved it, and we all kept going, and there was no yellow. So that'll be the cover shot. Oh, if you don't have triples or VR, you're right. It's very easy to do if you don't have peripheral vision. You're so reliant on your spotter when you're doing that stuff. Tango Wolf 09, you gained 3 spots in that contact? Yeah. I lost, like, a lot. I lost, like, 6 or 7. We counted 6 cars that went past me. Yeah, it was, that was crazy. That's the practice results. What? Where are my race results? Where are my race results? Really don't have them yet? Is there a split that's still going? There can't be. Let me see if they've got them on the. I want to show the results for the end of the video. Phoenix is up next. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. See where that finish puts me. Yeah, they're on the website, just not through the UI. Let's see if they've updated the standings here. I'm still going to be 6th. Yeah, 6th. But I did gain a few points. I'm now 105 behind Busa for 5th. We're not going to gain that. We're into drops. The race that I would drop wouldn't be enough. I think we got over 200 points for that one, though. Gained some I rating. We're back over 5,300. I did a race, an ARCA race at Homestead off stream yesterday, and I finished like 14th, so I lost a ton of I rating in that one. Here we go. Strength of field, 3420. 202 points for a second place finish. Ryan Andrew gets 210 for the win. Impressive stuff. We gained 52 I rating. That was a fun race. That was one of the most entertaining races I've been a part of in a while. Entertaining for me because I wasn't caught up in any of the wrecks. It was less fun for some of the other folks, for sure. But that's going to be a wrap, folks. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please do click that like button, hit subscribe, head over to twitch.tv/John Theodore Live. Click that heart to give me a follow. Thank you very much. Peace out.